What's up, YouTubes? Whoa. Anyway, checking in with you guys. Doing some camping right now, RV park. I guess some people say it's not camping, but they're generally living in their parents' basements, which is kind of camping, I guess. Camping out from the real world. Anyway, my family, we take a big trip every summer. We've gone all over the country. We've gone to I don't know, 32, 33 states in the past 3 years. So we have learned a lot. So I thought I would share a few things we've learned. One of the biggest things we learned when we were going out west was my wife and I have two different phone carriers. I have AT&T, or she has AT&T, and I have, I think, Sprint. And that served us really well because there was one couple 3 years ago, we were out and about and had nothing because we both had AT&T, and Sprint was talking with some other folks around. I think it was in Yellowstone, and they had a little bit of service. We had none. So I said, this is stupid. We'll just get different characters, and that's actually worked well. And we've been all the way Arizona, New Mexico, Utah. We're up in Maine right now, and my daughter's on the playground. I'm hoping I don't have to meet my deductible this year. Anyway, she almost made it. Okay, she made it. Anyway, hey, what are you gonna do? You can't coddle them forever. So that's the thing. We really done well on that. Another thing. When I go out west, I got a gasoline truck. I'm pulling a 27-foot travel trailer. I get about 10 miles a gallon. When you go out west, I never get below half a tank, and that means you stop a lot. Because I got a 34-gallon tank, and it don't take long. So about every 150 miles, something like that, we're stopping. But I tell you, sometimes you get into places where it's 100 miles between stops. And of course, I carry 2.5 gallon jug of gas in the, I have a toolbox, I could keep it in there. What else? I always travel full of fresh water. I don't care if we're going from a full hookup to a full hookup. I fill that sucker up because if anything happens, we got water. 3 females and me traveling, the bathroom gets used a bit. So, always full of fresh water. I've got solar panels on the top of my camper, 100 watts for a total of 200 watts of Reenergy solar. So my batteries stay charged up all the time. And so we can run primitive or dry camping, whatever you want to call it, for quite a while. On this trip, we stopped at a truck stop, or like a rest area, state rest area. It was a big one, had like 150 parking spots for big rigs, and we just stayed there for the night. We pulled in, it's about 10 o'clock at night. We slept till about 7 in the morning, pulled out. We needed heat, actually, even in July. So we run the heater for a little bit. We watched a little TV and went to bed. Didn't need the generator. I do have a generator. I've got a 3,400 watt generator. It can run the air conditioner, and I know when we were in the Southwest, we would run the generator some during the day if we stopped for lunch, just to run the air conditioner because it was over 100 degrees. Oh, some of the things we've learned. We always have some food and water, but we have learned that there's a Walmart at nearly every exit. So, we don't get too crazy about just loading a month's worth of food up in the truck. As much as I'm kind of a prepper, whatever, you only have so much room. And important for me as a person who enjoys, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If you're a CCW holder like I am, and you carry every day as you should, you need to look at reciprocity maps to see where you're going, what the laws are. You do not want to get in trouble. Like right now, thanks to Governor Cuomo in awesome New York, I am I'm not going to say unarmed. I'm not in New York right now. God, I got through that state as fast as humanly possible. What a crap hole. Sorry to you New Yorkers. I mean, nothing personal, but you guys deserve who you elect. And I'm sorry for upstate because I would guarantee that you do not like your politicians anyway. Kind of like Illinois, you know how it should be 2 states, Chicago and the rest. So anyway, I digress. Look at the laws. You don't want to be a felon just because you're ignorant, because obviously that's no defense to your charge of carrying a concealed weapon when you don't have the right to. So check that. Plenty of stuff online. You can read all about it. You can go to the state's websites. You can look and just make sure you follow those. I carry some tools, bedding. I carry kids. But you just got to camp some. We're normally going for 2 or 3 weeks in the summer, and you learn a lot what you need and what you don't need. And I think this year we're really shedding a lot of stuff that we just didn't need. Like we carry it, we don't use it, don't bring it. I mean, it's just like you don't need that many clothes. A lot of every 3 or 4 days we'll stop at a place that has washer and dryer and we do laundry. I mean, there's no point in taking 20 pair of clothes. I can't tell you when we went out west and I wasn't breaking any laws. Let's just say I was prepared. Damn, mosquito. Let's just say I was prepared to fight my way back to Indiana. Well armed. We're not completely unarmed now, but I'm not comfortable. Let's just put it that way. So I see the mosquitoes are out now, so that's awesome. So anyway, just an update. We're headed to Bar Harbor in the morning. I'll talk to you then. Later.